Right now, boom! Today's location, Coventry. Where we at? Fruity Box. Does it taste nice? Let's find out. All I want to know is, does it taste nice? Fruity Box, good evening, good morning, and good night. It was a pleasant experience. Let's go into menu choices and value for money. Look, when we talk about menu choices now, stepping into the restaurant, on the back wall is all your earthly desires. You got cookie doughs, you got crepes, you got waffles, you got smoothies, and everything else in between. So I really think all your kind of palate requirements are met with this menu. And obviously when we talk about the actual physical arrangement of the menu, I like that it's big and expansive on the wall, like Picasso's paintings and that, yeah. I like the color coordination. Obviously got the Fruity Box symbol there as well. And yeah, everything fits in nicely. I've got no complaints with the menu. So we ordered the yin and yang waffle that consisted of half white, half black chocolate, yeah? £7. The crepe kebab, which consisted of crepe, strawberries, Nutella on a skewer, $4.99. And then the strawberry smoothie with vanilla yogurt, ice and strawberries, no water, $3.99. And then we got the French toast with the custard, toffee sauce and bananas, $3.99. Overall, we're looking at £19.97. So let's talk about value for money. Look, the smoothie maintained a nice little composure. There was depth and substance to the smoothie. It was a good measurement on the tape measurement scheme. When we move on to the circular geometric equations presented to us by the waffle, it held its own, so it had a lot of charisma on the table. It maintained its depth. And when we talk about the crepe on the skewer with the strawberries, I think the value for money here kind of goes down like the global economic crisis. I think they probably could have presented me with two skewers that might have made the thing go up. But the one skewer was okay. And obviously when we talk about the French toast now, this is another one where the GDP is going down because it's just two slices of bread, a bit of toffee, a bit of this, bit of that. I think the value for money there could have been a bit better. But you know, as a whole, the value for money does the job, like Darren Fletcher in 08-09 season. He's not flashy, but he's getting the ball out to Ronaldo, innit? So yeah, that's what he needs to do. So many choices and value for money, let's give this a score. Look, I'm giving you guys a respectable 8 out of 10. Because look, I think there's areas where you could have really increased the value for money, such as giving 2 skewers instead of 1, such as providing more substance in the bread on the French toast. But yeah, as a whole, the many choices and value for money is decent. It's what you would expect, and yeah, I've got no complaints really. It's decent, it's decent. Before we eat, let's pray. In the book of straw and in the book of berry, at the top of Mount Fruit Salad, God asked Funny Francis, does it taste nice? Funny Francis said, let's hit the belly and find out. Talk it, son. So let's move on to first bite and overall taste. First of all, the yin and the yang waffle, the zodiac sign thing. I like the creativity behind it. It was a nice waffle. I mean, when we talk about the actual makeup, the geometric, symmetrical makeup of the waffle, it's maintaining a nice flavor. The actual mix that they use to make the waffle, you can tell it's fresh because it's not too dense. It's maintaining its own kind of personality on the personality chart. And it was really nice. It was really flavorsome. Pepper big, what you doing? Obviously the mix of the white chocolate and the dark chocolate to represent the zodiac thing with the actual Ferrero Rocher, the black one, and the Ferrero Rocher, the white one, it shows equalities. They're being inclusive, and I really like that. So yeah, the yin and the yang waffle was really nice. When we talk about the crepe kebab, you can tell whoever's supplying them with these fruits, they're of the highest stature. There's nothing wrong here. They're really good, they're really good. The fruits are nice and fresh. Obviously the strawberries that are on the actual skewer is nice and crunchy, have a nice little zangy taste, but not too zingy. Obviously the actual Nutella and the crepe itself really works well. And yeah, the actual crepe as well was really nice. I think when you take the initial bite, you're greeted with the actual kind of sour sweet flavor of the strawberries, then it's really neutralized with the smoothness of the Nutella, and then you get the actual kind of bite consistency and the actual nice flour compoundness from the actual crepe itself. So yeah, the crepe on the skewer was nice. When we move on to the French toast, this is where the thing kind of doesn't live up to expectation. Number one, they made the French toast with some thin kind of Aldi lookalike bread. Now, the key to French toast is the actual toast itself, the bread. It should be thick bread, so the absorption's there and the taste is throughout the entire journey. I think the bread kind of lets it down though still. I wanted more thicker bread. When I take the first bite of this, I'm taking on a roller coaster, but then I'm not reaching the first ascent because there's no descent. I'm not getting the full Drayton Manor experience here. So obviously they need to really improve the ingredients on the bread for the French toast. But other than that, the bananas are fresh. I like the kind of mix with the toffee sauce. One thing I would say is they put cold custard on the French toast. I personally don't think that really works well. I don't really think it complements the overall structure of the actual food itself. I think the actual custard should be warmed up. When we move on to the smoothie now, this was a nice smoothie. It took me off guard because they didn't use water, which is kind of unusual. But they put ice in there, vanilla yogurt, strawberries, and it worked well. Obviously, it wasn't too sweet, and it maintained the smoothness that you get from the strawberries with that kind of sour sweet kind of aftertaste, as well as the smoothness from the yogurt and the actual nice little kick that you get from the ice, because the ice added to it as well. So yeah, the smoothie was nice as well. So first bite and overall taste, let's give this a score. I'm gonna give you guys 7.5 out of 10, because look, the French toast really let down the taste bud experience. I think the bread needed to be of a higher quality, and I personally don't think the cold custard on the French toast complemented the thing. It doesn't work in my opinion. So as a whole, 7.5 out of 10. So cleanliness and customer service. When we talk about cleanliness, when you first walk in there, it is relatively clean. I really like it. It's got that cozy, welcoming feeling due to how clean it is, and I really like the decor, the setup. It really shows Bossman's put a lot of consideration into making this place a homely place. Home away from home. What I really picked up on straight away is Bossman changed his gloves for every occasion. Wedding, bar mitzvah, Tutankhamun's homecoming. He changed his gloves for every event. And I really picked up on that. That was good hygiene from Bossman. That was very good. Obviously, when we talk about the actual cleanliness analysis in the kitchen area, they passed with flying colours. I run my finger along the table, clean. Open the fridge, clean. The kitchen utensils, the places where they made the waffles and the crepes, clean. I've got no complaints. When we talk about customer service, Bossman asks me every now and again, is everything okay? He really catered for what I needed and helped me understand things that I didn't understand. Obviously, when I first walk in there, he's got some tunes on that I'm really digging. So he's really assessed the cultural understanding of the customers in the demographical area of his establishment. So in less technical terms, he knows who he's dealing with, proper. So that's really good as well. A lot of thought got into it. So let's give this a score. Cleanliness and customer service, I'm giving you guys 8.25 out of 10. Because look, it's a very homely atmosphere. Everything is relatively clean. Bossman tried his best to really attend to my needs. So I've got no complaints. 8.25 out of 10 is a very good score. So let's look at the overall scores, yeah? So boom, out of a possible 30 marks, Fruity Box have scored 23.75 out of 30. Now look, that's a very stable score. You're remaining in the Premiership for many years to come, mid-table with man like Arsenal and them man there. So you're doing good, that's decent. I know what you're asking me. You're asking, does it taste nice? And my answer is, yes it does taste nice. Because here what? The flavour's there, it's a nice homely environment. Look, I just think they need to sort out the nitty-gritties here and there. The cold custard, bin that. The Aldi toast, bin that. Brioche in, warm custard in, and your thing will be up. But as a whole, the experience is nice, the food is nice, the smoothies are really nice. I really like the fact that they're trying to incorporate fresh fruits into almost everything. Healthiness is the key. Health is wealth, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, as a whole, it does taste nice. I encourage you to go try them out, yeah? Fruity Box, Coventry, Humber Rd, mad thing.